Mm. Good morning, good morning, beautiful people of God. Good morning. It's nice to have you here again today. Yeah, it's nice. I'm happy to have you here. Sorry, my face is like this, but I'm not so happy. I'm not so happy. Yeah, okay. Let's leave me first. Yeah, first of all. Yeah, if it's your first time of coming across this channel, hit the subscribe button and click on the bell. And if you have been here before, I want to say thank you and God will continue to bless you. Yes. A message for today. Wow. Normally, we are supposed to continue from our last discussion, but that we have to wait because there's a shocking news that I got on Monday. That is why you even see my face is even like this now. I'm still devastated with that news. About this lady Miriam, who was said to have killed her husband in 2017 and was sentenced to death by hanging on Monday. Wow, Jesus Christ. That was so devastating for me. And when I heard it, even up to now, you can even see the reaction on me. I'm still not fine. I'm still not fine. Yeah, so that will bring us to what we'll be discussing today. I just want to share a little view about marriage. Yes, because I don't really understand our society these days. Yes, I don't really understand our society these days with this thing called marriage. Yes, a lot of people are missing it. A lot of people are missing it. Yes, a lot of us, we are missing this thing called marriage. A lot of us think that marriage is just about the institution of two people. you know yeah, the institution of two people. We get married, we celebrate, we go to honeymoon, like that, show ourselves, take nice photograph and everything, and after then we can go and live our life the way we choose to. No, that is a wrong view. That is a wrong view. Yes, because with things happening these days, there might be people who are really ready to marry or something, but they will be scared to go into marriage. So that is why I find it uh, necessary to share this message. You know, marriage is a spiritual thing. It is more of the spiritual than the physical. Yes, that is what you have to know. This message goes to every married couples out there and every unmarried couples, every unmarried persons out there who also wish to get married someday. Yes, this message goes to these people. Marriage is a spiritual thing. It involves, it is more of God's thing than the physical, than just what we just see. Yes, but a lot of us are really missing it, especially this our 21st century generation. We are really missing this. Yes, marriage is just more than we doing party, we do this one, we do that one, we take photograph. It is more than that. It have to involve God. All the years, all the days, all the time that you are going to spend in that union should revolve around God. The foundation of that marriage should be built on the solid work of God. Yes, that is marriage. I got I under this news that I'm talking about this Mariam, I saw some, what is it called, some comments of some people. At least 95% of the comment I read were people were saying, I'm scared of marriage, I'm scared of marriage, I'm scared of marriage. I don't think I will want to go into it. I don't think I want to go into it. No, my dear, marriage is not what you should be scared of. Marriage is a beautiful thing. It's one of the best things that should be experienced by everyone. Oh yes, it is one of the best things that should be experienced by everyone. Yeah, while we are still here on earth. But the thing is just that before you go into marriage, or if you're already in marriage, you have to know some certain things, what marriage is all about. Yes, you have to know some certain things what marriage is all about. Let me just read a chapter for you in the Bible that will make you to know that marriage is more of the spiritual than the physical. It is not just only a physical a physical thing. Yes, it is more of the spiritual. God have to be involved in it all the way. Yes, and it is also an honorable thing. That is why God bless it with children. It is honorable before God. And that is also why Satan also fights in any possible way he can to make sure to break homes. You know, marriage was the first thing that Satan attacked because it is a union, it is a unity. Like when two people are in unity, it is hard for trouble to come out. But it is hard for breakup to come. It is hard for fight to come and all those things. That is why you see Satan roar every day to make sure that it can devour, it can scatter anywhere that there is a peaceful marriage. But if you are that woman, if you are that man that know that yes, marriage is a spiritual thing, it is more of the spiritual than the physical, you will not allow Satan to win your home. You will not allow Satan to scatter that beautiful thing that God has given to you. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Marriage is not to be feared, but it is just for you to understand what is marriage. Let me read a chapter for you in the Bible that will make you understand that God is really involved in marriage. We read Isaiah 54, chapter 50, verse 54, chapter 54, sorry, I'm just devastated, sorry. Isaiah 54, verse 5, and it says, I read, it says, for your maker is your husband. You listening? The Lord of hosts is his name, and the Holy One of Israel is your Redeemer. The God of all heads he is called. So what does this tell you? Say for your maker, your God is your husband. So it goes a long way to tell you that this thing called marriage, it comes from God. Yes, it comes from God. This is what we have to understand. This thing called marriage is from God. It has to revolve around God. And here are some things that you really need to know about marriage. For those of you who said, I am scared of going into marriage, the thing is that if you really understand what marriage is, you will not be scared. You will go there, you will conquer Satan, and you will be successful. Your marriage will stand firm. There are some things that I just jot out from the Bible. Yeah, said some marriage things that you should know. One, you should know that marriage is more of the spiritual than the physical. Yes, even when you go to Google, go to your Google, just type it, what is marriage, and you will see what Google will tell you. Yes, if you are not the type that goes deep into the Bible, but just go to your Google. It's very simple. Take your smartphone, type what is marriage, you will see what Google will tell you, and then you will understand better. You will understand better. Two, when you are in marriage, you have to be tolerative. You have to be extremely tolerative. Yes, tolerance. Yes. And three, perseverance. You have to be extremely patient, because marriage is not a one-day thing. It is not a bed of roses. Yes, you need to know, marriage is not a bed of roses. Yes, marriage is sweet, marriage is beautiful, but it is not a bed of roses, because for two people to cohabit, you have to be in agreement. Even the Bible says two does not agree, two does not work together without they are not in agreement. You have to be in agreement. So that is where that perseverance come from, and tolerance. You have to be tolerative. Then three, anger management. If you are this kind of person that have issues with anger all the time like that, you have to know that before you go into your marriage, that you have to work on your anger. You don't take that anger into your marriage. You have to work on it. Then five, communication. Yes, communications matters a lot in marriage, because you see, there are some couples who don't do much of communication. They rather choose to keep the thing within them, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to communicate with your spouse. If anything comes up, or maybe it does anything that you does not like, or maybe you find out anything, you have to communicate. You bring it up, you trash it out. There is no need for fighting, no need for arguing or anything. Yes, communication matters a lot, because these days I observe that a lot of couples have this communication issue. They don't communicate that much. One can just see that this thing is bad and he will keep it. The other one can see that something is wrong here, instead of to say it, you keep it. No, communication matters a lot in marriage, and it also helps a lot. Yes, it will bring out and every grievances. Yes, when you are communicating all the time, there will be nothing left in your heart, because you are bringing everything out. But when you are keeping things, then that is when the day, like we say, when you have had it up to here, then the whole thing will just burst like a bomb. Yeah, communication matters a lot. And six, understanding. Yes, this is also a very important part of marriage that you need to know. Yes, you need to understand your spouse. Your spouse. Both of you have need to understand each other. You need to understand that when I do this, she's not happy. You need to understand that when I say this, he is not happy, or you need to understand how things flow. You can be outside and your man can just give me I saw. You need to understand what that means, what it meant by that, what it meant by that. The same thing goes to the woman. Yes, understanding is very, very important in marriage too. I know, like, all of you will be thinking or hoping me to say, love, 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 love. No, love is even the least of them all. Love is even the least of them all. Yes, love is the least of them all, because someone you can love someone, but if you don't understand that person, you cannot cohabit. That is it. Yes, you cannot cohabit, but you can understand someone, and that understanding, love will come in. Yes. So, and the other one is trust. Yes, you have to know that the person you are going with into marriage, that you trust this person. Yes, it helps a lot, because from this Miriam issue that happened now, I don't really know if it's true. From what I heard, that they said she wanted to check her husband's phone or something like that, and she came across nude picture, and that was how the quarrel busted, and that led to she stabbing the man. I don't know, I heard so. If in this case that there was trust, you cannot just attack your husband like that. You will sit it down. It's what you guys need to treat and talk over it. That how come about this, how did this happen, look at what I saw in your phone, you understand? But if there is no trust, you will just burst. Even if the man is trying to calm you down, or trying to explain some certain things to you that you need to know, that you need to be aware of, that you are not aware of, you will not want to listen, because that trust is not there. So trust is also a very, very important part of marriage. Yes. The last but not the least is faith. Yes, you need to have faith in God, that God, this marriage that I have come into, or that I am about to go into, that it will work. That God should give you that zeal, to that strength for you to bear and conquer everything that will come. you know yes, that's why I said marriage is a continuous process. It's not just a one day thing that when you finish then everybody go and relax. No, it's a continual process in faith. It's a continual process in praying. It's a continual process in loving your spouse every day, in learning, in trusting him, in understanding him more. Yes, it's a continuous process, because as you are inside the marriage, you are still learning. You are learning every day. That is why I said it's a continuous process. You see, if you are that woman that understand that marriage is a spiritual thing, let me use this Miriam's issue for example. Okay, you took your husband's phone, like I heard that you want to use it. Then you came across a picture, a nude picture, as it was said. Yeah, you came across a nude picture. First, if you are really that woman that you understand marriage, that marriage is a spiritual thing and not a physical thing, then you will think, how come about this picture? Did my husband really have something to do with this woman? Because really, if your husband had something to do with that woman, and eventually take that photo or something, he will not leave that photo there for you to see. Yes, he will never leave that photo there for you to see it. No, he will not leave it there. He will delete it. And also, you will think that, oh, okay, are there enemies outside that want to that want my marriage to be destroyed so that they can come in? Yes, these are the things first that will come to your mind. Yes, you say, are there enemies outside that want my marriage to be destroyed? Is it possible that there is a girl out there eyeing my husband? Yes, because these days, what I understand that people are saying, men are cheating, men are cheating. Yeah, it's true, they are cheating men. But what you also have to understand is that there are also ladies that are hunting for men. There are also ladies that are hunting to go into a peaceful marriage and break it up. And those ladies are what we call Jezebel, that Satan is using as his agent, as his tool. So if you really understand that marriage is a spiritual thing, you should know all these things that I am talking about. Yes, you should know all these things that I am talking about now. You should know. There are also women that will just dress and make up in the morning. They are going to look for man. It's not only the man. Even if you have a cheating husband, it's not only the man that goes out to look for these women. These women are also there, especially like this Miriam's husband that is so popular. Yeah, he's so popular in the society. So ladies will also want to reckon with him. Yes, ladies will also want to reckon with him. I don't really know about that, but I'm just using it to give example that you should see that marriage is a spiritual thing. So please, marriage is not what you should be scared about. You don't have to be scared about marriage. All you just need to do is just to know what marriage is all about. And if you really know what marriage is all about, if you venture into it, your marriage will be successful. Yes, it will be successful. If you really know what marriage is all about, you will not say, this one happen, I just want to go out. What you will do first is to seek the face of God. That is, if you know that marriage, if you have that knowledge, that common knowledge, that marriage is a spiritual thing. It is more of the spiritual than a physical thing. Yes, if you really know like that, you will seek the face of God first before taking any decision of going out of your marriage. You seek the face of God if really your marriage is from God or not, before you will take your decision. But if you don't have that knowledge, for you to commit crime, for you to kill or do any other thing and also land yourself in trouble, forgetting how your children will cope without you or their father tomorrow, then it's better you just leave. Even if the man does not want to give you a divorce, because I heard that this Marian's own too, that somebody that came to testify against her in court, that Marian was also fighting with a man to give her a divorce. I don't know for sure. I read something like that on Google. Yes. So that Mary was also fighting with the man to give her a divorce that she don't want anymore, but the man didn't want to give her a divorce. Then if you are in this situation, just pack your things and leave the house. If you know you cannot stay anymore, if you know you cannot take it anymore, if you do not understand that marriage is a spiritual thing. I'm talking to those of you who do not understand that marriage is a spiritual thing. But if you understand that marriage is a spiritual thing, first seek the face of God before filing your divorce paper. Seek the face of God and know what God have to say. But if you are the type that don't have that knowledge, or that don't even want to know if marriage is a spiritual thing, if you are asking for a divorce and the man does not want to give to you, pack your things, go back to your father's house, or go back to go to your house, or anywhere that you can have peace of mind, you know. So probably when the man see that you have moved out, he will know now that you are serious, then will give you your divorce. You go in peace. There's nothing of shedding blood, nothing of killing anyone, because this case is so devastating. I'm just trying to compose myself now to just try to wrap something and say about this thing. So please, don't kill no one because of marriage. Don't put yourself in trouble because of marriage. Think about your children. As you are also thinking of killing someone, think about what will become of you afterwards. Think about what will become of your children. Please, marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a lovely thing. Marriage is honorable in the sight of God. So wonderful people, I will end it here today. So till we meet again, God bless and keep us all together in Jesus' name. Amen.